In the sleepy town of Morioh, something bizarre is brewing. It's 1999, and the air is charged with mystery. Our story unfolds with a revelation that's as shocking as it is inexplicable.
A revelation? Do tell.
It's about a young man named Yoshikage Higashikata. He's not your average high school student. You see, Yoshik has a secret, a power known as a stand.
A stand? That sounds intriguing.
Oh, it is. Stands are manifestations of one's fighting spirit, each with unique abilities. Yoshikage's stand, Crazy Diamond, can restore objects to their original state. But that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Restore objects? That could come in handy.
You have no idea, but with great power comes great responsibility. And in Morioh, danger lurks around every corner.
Danger? What kind of danger?
Let's just say that Morioh attracts stand users like a magnet. Some are friends, others FOs. And when they clash, sparks fly. The town becomes a battleground for a silent war that's anything but ordinary.
A silent war? This is getting more interesting by the minute.
Indeed. And at the heart of it all is a search for a mystical artifact that could change the fate of Morioh forever.
A mystical artifact? Now you've piqued my curiosity.
And that's where our tale begins. A story of courage, friendship, and the bizarre. Welcome to Diamond is Unbreakable. As we delve deeper into Morioh's mysteries, we encounter a character shrouded in darkness. His name is Angelo, and his presence in town is no coincidence.
Angelo? What's his story?
Angelo is a convicted criminal, but that's not all. He's also a stand user, and his stand, Aqua Necklace, is as deadly as it gets. It can slip into any liquid, undetected, and take control.
That sounds terrifying.
It is, but here's where it gets bizarre. Angelo's arrival is linked to a series of chilling events. Morioh is haunted by a past that refuses to stay buried.
A haunted past? This town has layers.
Exactly. And every layer we peel reveals a new secret, like the mysterious Higashikata family tree, with roots that run deep into Morioh's soil.
Family secrets, too? This is no ordinary town.
You could say that. And amidst these secrets, our heroes face challenges that test their limits. Yoshikage's kindness and resolve are put to the test when he confronts Angelo.
How does he handle it?
With bravery and a little help from his friends. You see, in this story, friendship isn't just a theme. It's a weapon against the darkness.
Friendship as a weapon? I like the sound of that.
And you'll love what comes next. The battle against Angelo sets the stage for even greater threats. But it also brings our heroes closer together, forging bonds that are unbreakable.
Unbreakable bonds, huh? That's fitting for the title.
Indeed. And as we gear up for the next chapter, remember, in Morioh, nothing is as simple as it seems, and every corner hides a story waiting to be told. Now, let's turn the page to a chapter that's as enigmatic as it is thrilling. We're introduced to a character who's as charismatic as he is dangerous. His name? Yoshikage Kira.
Yoshikage Kira? What's his deal?
Kira is a man with a chilling secret and an even more chilling stand, Killer Queen. It has the power to turn anything it touches into a bomb.
That's horrifying.
Indeed, but Kira's not your typical villain. He's a man of habit blending into society, hiding in plain sight. His desire for a quiet life is what drives him, but his actions are anything but quiet.
A villain living among us. That's unsettling.
And it's what makes him so fascinating. As our heroes' paths cross with Kira's, the stakes are raised. The hunt for Kira becomes a race against time.
A race against time? This just keeps getting better.
Absolutely. And it's not just about catching Kira. It's about unraveling the threads of fate that bind him to Morioh. The town itself is a puzzle, and Kira is a piece that doesn't quite fit.
A puzzle? I love puzzles.
Then you're in for a treat, because every clue they uncover about Kira reveals more about the town's bizarre history. It's a journey through time and memory, where every discovery is a piece of the larger mystery.
Memory, history, mystery. This story has it all.
It does. And as our heroes inch closer to Kira, they realize that the battle is not just physical. It's a battle of wits, strategy, and heart.
Heart? That's an interesting twist.
The heart of Morioh beats strong, and it's that heart which gives our heroes the strength to face the darkness. And trust me, the darkness is about to get a whole lot deeper.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Then stay tuned, because Morioh's tale of the bazaar is far from over. The next chapter promises twists, turns, and revelations that will leave you questioning everything. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the heart of the storm. The next chapter is where destinies collide, and the true nature of Morioh's curse is revealed.
A curse? Now that's a twist.
Indeed. Our heroes discover an ancient artifact, a bow and arrow, capable of awakening stand powers in those it pierces.
An artifact that gives powers? That's like a superpower lottery.
It is, but with higher stakes. Not everyone can handle the power it bestows. And as the arrow changes hands, chaos ensues.
Chaos? That sounds dangerous.
Dangerously exciting. The arrow doesn't just bring out powers, it brings out the true nature of those it touches. Heroes and villains are made by its touch.
So, it's a catalyst for both good and evil.
Precisely, and as the battle for the arrow intensifies, our heroes find themselves facing not just physical threats, but moral dilemmas.
Moral dilemmas? That adds depth to the action.
Depth and suspense. Because in Morioh, every choice has consequences, and the line between right and wrong blurs in the face of survival.
Survival? This is getting intense.
Intensity is the name of the game, and as the arrow weaves its way through Morioh, it leaves a trail of stories in its wake. Stories of courage, greed, love, and betrayal.
That's a lot to take in.
It is, but it's these stories that make Morioh what it is, a town of the bizarre, where the extraordinary is ordinary, and nothing is ever quite what it seems.
I'm starting to think Morioh is a character itself.
You're not wrong. And as we close this chapter, remember, the story of Morioh is far from over. The arrow's journey continues, and with it, our adventure. The tale of Morioh takes a turn towards the uncanny as we meet a new array of characters, each with their own bizarre quirks and stand abilities.
New characters? I'm all ears.
Among them is Rowan Kishib, a manga artist with the ability to read people like books literally. His stand, Heaven's Door, turns people into living pages, revealing their deepest secrets.
That's quite a creative power for a manga artist.
Creativity meets reality in Morioh, but Rowan's not just about reading others. He's on his own quest for inspiration, which leads him down some strange paths.
Inspiration can be a wild journey, I guess.
Wild doesn't even begin to cover it. As Rowan delves into the town's lore, he uncovers tales that blur the line between fiction and fact.
Fiction and fact, huh? Sounds like Morioh is full of surprises.
Surprises, secrets, and stands. And speaking of stands, let's not forget about the enigmatic Tonio Trussardi, whose culinary creations can heal any ailment.
A chef with healing dishes? That's one way to spice up the story.
Morioh's flavor is indeed unique, but it's not all fun and games. The town is a magnet for the strange, and danger is never far away.
Danger? What kind of danger are we talking about?
The kind that creeps up on you when you least expect it. The kind that challenges our heroes to be smarter, faster, and stronger.
So, it's a test of their abilities?
A test, a trial, and a tribulation. But through it all, they grow. They learn that their stands are more than just powers. They're reflections of their souls.
Reflections of their souls? That's deep.
Deep as the mysteries of Morioh itself. And as our story progresses, those mysteries start to unravel, revealing connections that no one could have predicted.
Unraveling mysteries? I'm intrigued.
You should be, because what lies at the end of these threads is something truly extraordinary. But to find it, our heroes must confront the very essence of their stands and themselves.
Confront themselves? That's a journey I want to see.
And you will, because in Morioh, every journey is a step towards the bizarre. Stay tuned, as the next chapter promises revelations that will challenge everything you thought you knew. The next chapter of our tale takes us on a journey through the heart of Morioh, where the line between ally and enemy blurs, and the true test of character begins.
Character tests? Those are always revealing.
They are, and in Morioh, they're life-changing. We meet a new player in the game, Yuya Fungami. His stand, Highway Star, can track anyone by scent and drain their life force.
That's a formidable ability.
Formidable yet flawed. Yuya's arrogance is his downfall, but it's also his path to redemption. When faced with a greater evil, he must choose sides.
Redemption? That's a powerful theme.
Powerful and prevalent, because in this chapter, we see our heroes and villains alike confronted with their own humanity. Their choices define them, for better or worse.
Humanity, huh? I'm curious to see how they'll face these choices.
Curiosity is the spark that lights the fire of discovery. And in Morioh, discovery is around every corner. Take the enigmatic Mikitaka Hazakura, who may or may not be an alien.
An alien? Now that's a twist.
A twist that only Morioh could hold. Mikitaka's mysterious nature challenges our heroes to question reality itself.
Questioning reality. That's deep.
As deep as the bonds that tie our heroes together, because when they face the unknown, it's their trust in each other that sees them through.
Trust is a strong foundation.
The strongest, and as the story unfolds, that foundation is put to the test. The arrival of the ghostly Reimi Sugimoto reveals a past injustice that haunts Morioh.
A ghostly presence? This story has everything.
Everything and more. Reimi's tale is a call to action, a plea for justice that our heroes cannot ignore.
Justice is a cause worth fighting for.
And fight they will, because Reimi's story is the key to unlocking the mystery of Morioh's curse. Her connection to the past, to Kira, and to the very soul of the town is pivotal.
Pivotal and intriguing.
Intriguing indeed. And as we close this chapter, we're left with more questions than answers. But fear not, for the answers lie ahead, woven into the fabric of Morioh's history.
I'm ready to unravel those threads.
Then stay with us, as the next chapter promises to be a tapestry of terror and triumph, where every thread leads to a revelation that will shake Morioh to its core. As we turn the page to the next chapter, the fabric of reality in Morioh begins to warp. The town is abuzz with rumors of a new, unseen threat.
Unseen threat? That sounds ominous.
Ominous and mysterious. The residents speak of a ghost alley that appears only to the lost, and a radio tower that broadcasts more than just music.
A ghost alley and a haunted radio tower? Morioh is full of secrets.
Secrets that beckon the brave and the curious. And it's not just the supernatural that stirs Morioh's pot. The town's youth are drawn into the fray, each with their own stand and story.
The youth too? This is becoming an epic saga.
An epic saga indeed. Take the young Koichi Hirose, whose stand, Echoes, evolves with his courage, reflecting his growth from a timid boy to a valiant hero.
Growth and evolution. That's a powerful message.
Powerful and poignant. But Koichi's not alone. He's joined by the fiery Okuyasu Nijimura, whose stand, the hand, can erase space itself.
Erase space? That's a terrifying ability.
Terrifying, yet tempered by Okuyasu's simple heart. His loyalty and friendship with Josek add a layer of warmth to the chilling events that unfold.
Warmth in the midst of chaos. That's comforting.
Comforting, yet fleeting, because as they confront the unseen threat, they realize that the true enemy is not always in plain sight.
The true enemy? This is getting intense.
Intensity is Morioh's middle name, and as the mystery unravels, our heroes find themselves in a race against an enemy who defies time itself.
Defies time? That's a game changer.
A game changer that challenges the very fabric of their reality. But fear not, for in the face of adversity, Morioh's heroes rise to the occasion.
They rise? I'm eager to see how.
And you shall, because their battle is not just for Morioh, but for the future itself. A future where the bizarre is embraced and courage shines brighter than any stand.
A bright future. I'm ready for it.
Then brace yourself, for the next chapter is where the heart of Morioh beats the loudest and the adventure reaches its crescendo. The final chapter of our saga is upon us, where the fate of Morioh hangs in the balance. The town's bizarre journey culminates in a showdown that defies imagination.
A showdown? This is what it's all been leading up to.
Indeed. Our heroes face off against Yoshikage Kira, who's become more dangerous than ever. His stand, Killer Queen, has evolved, gaining the terrifying ability to rewind time with Bites the Dust.
Rewind time? That's a terrifying power.
Terrifying, yet fascinating. Kira's new ability is a game changer, forcing our heroes to fight a battle where every moment could be a trap.
A battle against time itself. How can they possibly win?
With cunning, courage, and a little bit of luck, Josek and his friends must outsmart Kira, turning his own power against him.
Outsmarting a time manipulator? That's a tall order.
A tall order for sure, but our heroes are not alone. The spirit of Morioh itself seems to rally behind them, guiding them towards victory.
The spirit of the town? That's a powerful ally.
The most powerful. And as the final battle rages, the true nature of the town's curse is revealed. It's not just a battle for today, but for tomorrow, for the legacy of Morioh.
The legacy? That adds so much weight to their fight.
Weight and significance, because this isn't just a fight to save lives. It's a fight to save souls, to preserve the town's bizarre charm for generations to come.
Saving souls and preserving charm. I'm captivated.
And you'll be spellbound by what comes next. In a twist of fate, Kira is undone not by the hero's hands, but by the very power he sought to control.
Fate? That's poetic justice.
Poetic, indeed. And as Kira meets his end, Morioh is freed from its curse. The town breathes a sigh of relief, and our heroes emerge not just as victors, but as legends.
Legends? That's a fitting end.
The most fitting. And as we close the book on Diamond Is Unbreakable, we're reminded that in the world of JoJo, the bizarre is never far away, and adventure awaits around every corner.
I can't wait for the next adventure.
And it will come. But for now, we celebrate the heroes of Morioh, their unbreakable spirit, and the tale that will be told for years to come. This is the end, but also a new beginning.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world.
If you love our artistic creations, pop over to our Patreon to purchase our exclusive image works. Thank you for your support.